Hello. Today I'm concentrating on expressions, and the expression I chose was sadness. Uh, Here's the drawings here that I did, and they're all 11 little chaps, and they're all showing different stages of being sad. And as a cartoonist, when you start drawing sad drawings like that, it kind of depresses you, and you feel the tears coming, and it was a very emotional experience. Well, if you believe that, you believe anything. It was good fun, actually. So let's go to the drawing board and I'll show you how to draw sadness. So enjoy the drawings, and the next one I will be drawing on YouTube will be happiness, which totally the opposite to sadness. I'm just rambling on, actually. Let's get to the drawing board. Thank you. Right, here we go. That's okay. I'm going to do about 11 little chaps with sad expressions, and I'm just using an ordinary pencil just to get the rough idea, and then when I ink it in, I'll show you more detail how I construct the drawing. But at the moment I'm just getting various types of expressions showing sadness, and as you see, you just do a rough sketch, and to denote sadness in any cartoon is normally the mouth is downturned, looking glum, and the other thing to look for is the eyes. You can get different expressions just by where you put the eyes. On this particular drawing I'm doing now, I should do an old lady, and she is elderly and looking quite haughty, but she's looking on the verge of tears. And I've got a little necklace around her neck just to add a little bit to the drawing. So let's do the next one. And now this one, I've got the eyes screwed up with a couple of tears, downturned mouth, like I said. Another one, and this one I'll do kind of wailing. Got his mouth open, and he's thinking to himself, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Bit sad there. Let's see. Let's do another chap looking sorrowful. Got his eyes half closed. Another downturned mouth. And you're beginning to get the hang of it now, I hope, by watching this. It doesn't take much to indicate people being sad. Here's another little chap, and he's howling quite loud, a couple of tears either side. Let's do another one. And there again, you see the eyes are looking upward in a kind of resigned way. And this one, another downturned mouth. Let's see now, do another one. There we go. That's about it. So what we'll do now is we'll start inking in, and I'll talk about it a bit more. As you see, the eyes can give you an expression of sadness just by the way where you put the pupil of the eye. And add a little tear there. So he hasn't started crying yet, but he's just about to. And this is another little fella, and I've put the pupils quite high up, furrowed brow, and he looks, there again, he looks sad. Downturned mouth, and this one also, I'll have him looking down. And as you see, the secret really is just do a little down beneath the nose, just do a little curve like that, and they look sad. And same with this one. I've got his eyes shut, a couple of tears coming through, which you're beginning to see how the position of the mouth is the important one, all with the slightly downturned, looking sad. And here's the old lady, another little curve, and eyes, and she looks quite haughty actually, but there again she looks sad. Couple of tears. And this one will do yelling. Well, he's not yelling, he's wailing. When you see all these faces together, you can see that each one has an individual, slightly different, but there again, overall, they all look sad. Downturned mouth. And this one, another crying figure. And this one is looking upward, but she's just on the verge of crying. And the last one, droopy eyebrows, eyelids rather. And there you have a few sad faces. Sign my name. And what I'll do now is we'll add a bit of colour to it. So first of all, what I'll do is just dampen the page with water. This allows the colour to run better when I put it on. So as you see, I'm just giving each face a little dab of water to soak the card that I'm drawing on. I say card because I'm not drawing on paper, because if you add water to paper, it'll start crinkling and ruins the drawing. But if you draw on card, you can see it doesn't crinkle, and it gives you a nice effect when you add the colour. So there we go. I'll just wet the page of each face, and now we'll add some colour. And I'm using not magic markers, but these are markers you get from any stationery, and they're water soluble, so you can just add water to it and dilute the colour. So I'm just adding water now to the colour. Just get a vague flesh colour tone. And you'll see what a difference that makes to the drawing. You don't have to paint the whole face, just under the eyes normally, do the nose, just to give a little dash of colour to the drawing. And like I said, you don't need to paint the whole face, just give a little shadow. Making sure you don't paint over the eyes. And there you have it. A few expressions on how to draw sadness. So I hope you enjoyed the video. And the best thing is, if you're watching this on a computer, get a pad of paper alongside and just copy these, just to give you a bit of practice really.